defenses? Are we going to see maybe some anti-2-star designs? But the time has come, and Tompanai Empire are looking to try to be crowned the second golden ticket winners behind alternate attacks. We have Rigatores, the captain, Amu Allen, Michael DP Machuo, and React closing it out for the 5-man roster for Tompanai Empire. And their opponents are going to be Team Elevate taking on here in the Grand Finals Itsu.
Yeah, that's right. We have their roster with Eve Kale, Eve Galito, Eve Mark, Eve Vision, and Eve Muda right there. So far, their journey was with a lot of ups and downs, I would say, but coming in at the #1 seed for this qualifier. They have done really well. They had some really two unfortunate losses. Let's see if they can come back from that with their amazing hit rates and plans against one of the powerhouses, which is Tompanai Empire.
Yeah, they're looking. They're here at this point. Put everything in the past behind you and focus on this moment. Tompanai Empire coming in with an average of 13 stars, and Team Elevate at 12 from the pre-qualifiers. But it doesn't matter what you did in the past. It matters this moment. Rigatores is deciding. Queen Charge Lalo is the plan against Eve Mark. Starts off with the Queen down at the bottom side of the base, and he is focused. He's ready to go with a super wall breaker. Hopefully this Queen passes her way into the Eagle Artillery.
Wow, that's really ballsy to get in there with that Queen. But okay, never mind. The King is placed. But one thing which is already like catching my eye is this Arch Tower in the core of the base, which is set to the lower, shorter range, which is typically not used that much. Like when you're thinking about like those gear ups from the builder base, I feel like only the multi-mortar is the only viable option. I feel like everything else is not that great. So I'm really surprised seeing that Arch Tower, because right now I think a normal Arch Tower would have already been starting shooting. So not sure if that's a good or bad choice. It would be really interesting to hear what the thought process behind that was. But I mean, so far the entry card is looking awesome.
Maybe the combination of a sweeper pushing him back and getting close to the enemy Queen could have the double Archer Tower do a little bit of effect. But granted, I'm not a base builder. That's the complete guess on my part here. But he does break his way into the double archer. Down it goes. Does lure out this Clan Castle. Decides to use the poison and takes out a ground expo, which is going to help tremendously, lowering the DPS on the Queen.
Yeah, and that Scatter is perfectly getting tanked, so the Royal Champion can just get in and take that Scatter out without having too much damage on her. Unicorn is dying. You can always hear that scream. And, well, now they have the Queen finally getting into that multi to take that out and save those healers. But the Sweeper needs to be taken down as well. The Sweeper, that would be so important. The Royal Champion should go for the Sweeper.
Go for it.
Finally is.
Yes. There we go. Nice. Now uses the freeze here onto the Town Hall. Does Rage near it. The RC's going to go down. No, somehow still barely staying alive. The Warden. Oh, no. She's going to go down to the Town Hall. But yeah. The slammers are being used here, too.
Yeah, the Queen's here with her ability. This base is looking crushed, and that was the swag. Slammers nearly that attack was genius from Rigatores, and they're showing why Tompanai Empire are the Queen Charge gods in this qualifier. That attack was really impressive. Queen Charge quickly one side, knowing that the Scatter is tanked and the Royal Champion taking down the Sweeper. Wow, Rigatores is showing off. And the most impressive thing, this is something I really want to talk about, is when you always go first. Like we had that last year with Nick, which is impressive. Always going first, always finding the first plant, being quickly ready to attack. This is not an easy thing. And Rigatores is doing that with an incredible hit rate, so really respect to him.
Yeah, and is there certain attack strategies that you think really blend well to go for first, or is it really just the experience from the player themselves?
Well, typically we're seeing things like Inferno Dragons back then. E-Dragons, I think, was the choice for HG Family. So different ways, but Rigatores always is coming in with a Queen Charge Lalo, which typically takes longer to plan. So this makes this even more impressive to me. So starting things off with a great 3-star, and now yet again we have Team Elevate under pressure. Kale is getting ready, getting the headset set up just so he can hear everything. And now he's starting yet again with his drag bed, which already has wrecked so many bases in this tournament.
Yeah, the captain of Team Elevate is looking to answer for them right here. He's already coming with a couple drag bats, like you mentioned, and they have been 3 stars indeed. 9 dragons with 5 bats to use. We do have some multis in a kind of a wide open compartment on the top side of this base, with the town hall being protected by those builders. But he's trying to set up a funnel to force us here sort of the town hall to try to grab out of the valley. But notice the clan castle is really far away, so he won't be luring this out anytime soon.
Yeah, but it's all depending on what is in there. Like, if there are super minions in there, it might be really annoying to face. The Queen Force is going inside. I just wanted to say she might go for the outside, but this support is not looking too bad. If the Royal Champion is going, I guess he wanted to get the multi-inferno tower maybe, or what was he going for with that Royal Champion?
Maybe the multi, because that invisibility, so I don't know if it got the value on. Now, as the Queen steps into the Town Hall Giga Poison, as long as the Queen can help take down these super minions. Oh no! The Queen ability! He loses the Queen too early to the super minions, which is something that usually happens if you're not keeping your eye on her.
Yeah, but the Slammer is doing a great job of taking that multi-inferno tower down. The Headhunter is running across, but there are those super minions shooting now at that Slammer. Something needs to handle those super minions. They're so annoying to deal with. Now those dragons on a really wide spread are circling that base and finally pushing into that core and towards that eagle, which is hammering away on those dragons.
And here goes the balloon pushing the way, finds a bunch of traps here near the Eagle Artillery into the core. Behind the sweepers, being patient. 2 scatter shots still standing by the Royal Champion on the bottom side of the space. Does have an Ice Golem, decides to finally use it down south at 6 o'clock. But where the bats are finally not. Oh, the scatter shot turns! It hits a clump of these bats now. Oh.
And those scatter shots, this double scatter shot compartment, but the bottom one is been taken down. The top one as well by the dragons. Great freeze on that wizard tower, taking the, or like saving the bats. He has one more freeze. Is this enough for the back end?
Maybe. The Warden and the Owl is tanking for these bats. Beautiful freeze here. The bats need to clear this Air Expo, and then the Wiz Tower, down it goes. It was relatively low and out. Then the Wizard Tower goes down. He's got 26 seconds left in the raid, Itsu.
Oh, that's so close on time. But this elixir collector at the right side of your screen is going to be a huge problem. Take a look at those bats. They're dealing no damage to the storage. It's really incredible.
Go, bats, go! 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ape Galley! Yes! He gets the 3-star with the bats to answer Top and I Empire. Oh my!
Okay. After this, I'm awake for sure. Like, what was going on there? Like, that was so close. Those bats cruising through. I thought it was over for sure, especially because those bats took so long on that storage. But now we can see yet again flying through. They take 4 seconds from this left side to the elixir collector to 1. And like, that was the last millisecond, to be honest. Like, that was close.
That was incredible with the drag back coming in. And those bats are so fast on anything other than a storage, and got it done right there to help secure the 3-star. And that's exactly what they need to do to stay even with Top and I Empire, because Frigatores did come in with that beautiful Queen Charge Lalo. We're going to see another attack for Top and I, but we're seeing though that Team Elevate is going to have the final attack here in this very first war. But Amualan decides Zap Dragons is the way to go.
Zap Dragons, he already did that with the Dragon Rider, so the Lightnings, this is his thing. He's so good at getting the value, and he has 8 Lightnings, which typically is telling you that he's going for the Eagle, but this time around he is... Wait. Did he just use 8 lightning for that? I guess to take down the Royal Champion, but is that worth it?
I mean, he's got dragons, right? If it was coming in with maybe Dragon Riders, you couldn't target the defending CC, but the dragons can. I guess the RC was the thing he wanted, because now we got to take a look at where no, he didn't take out the Grand Warden, because that's all the way by the town hall on the top side here. But the RC is going to look to help clear this right side, grab this air defense as well. But wait a second, can this King actually get to the Eagle Artillery? That's looking like some great value here.
He's looking to expect some really good value, but there's
Whoa.
the Tesla farm, so this might be a problem for him. World champion, invisibility spell, this is looking good, but the King now is having problems against the Tesla farm. Is there's a bomb or something in there?
Oh, they're not.
But so far, it's looking good for him. Eagle has been taken down. So this so far is looking good, but no cleanup place just yet on the right side. Let's see where those dragons are coming from, because this right side so far looks kind of funny with all of those gold mines and elixir collectors out there, and nothing is shooting at that just yet.
He's got to drop an Archer to move that Lava Hound. Wait, Dragon, where you going? He's going to get slowed down by the header and going to get picked off into the air defense as well. But here we go. Sends the Balloon Dragon into the AD on the bottom side, which looks like the Dragon's going to outpace the Balloon there. No! Just perfectly uses the Invis. No! The Dragon pulls a Sand, but hopefully he can still grab the air defense. And here comes the rest of the Dragon. Pops that Warden ability. Protects some Balloons and the Blimp to grab this Town Hall now.
Yeah, the Blimp is flying. So far, no NATO yet. The Blimp is getting pushed away. There's a ton of ground skeletons coming up, but this so far is looking really good. Still, yes, I think not deployed anything. Oh, the tunnel is going down finally. But the Hound is still hovering on that right side, now flying over. So is this going to be enough? That's the big question. The Dragons are trying to group up around the Sweeper, around the Single Inferno Tower. This one needs to go down, but is the timing to the Hound? That is so unfortunate.
Oh no! The Dragon is got locked into the Hound, which now the other Dragons are going to turn around. He's got a poison to help. I think he's got this. He's got the Dragons. There's the poison to help clear these pups. 40 seconds left. Not too much. Those Dragons. Warden should be able to help assist, take out the single, and Amu Allen is going to be putting up another 3-star for Tompanai Empire here in the grand finals.
Yeah, that is the key right now, just to keep 3-starring. I feel like it was pretty similar last qualifier with the top teams like non-stop 3-starring, but there was such a big gap between the top teams and the really good teams. And we can see that right now. Like, those teams are non-stop 3-starring, so it's so impressive. And yeah, just as I said, I'm all in with those lightnings. It's so impressive to see how he knows which value is going to be enough to wreck that base. And he just showcased that with those new level, with the new level of the Dragons.
Yeah, the Dragon's absolutely crushing, and just decides to use the 8 lightning to take out the defending Royal Champion. Beautiful job. And Zap, Dragons is Amu Allen's favorite attack in the game, and that's what he's best at there, and he absolutely crushed the base. Beautiful. The timing of the Hound was a little bit unfortunate, but he was able to get around that. That is why the viewers at home, you should take a few archers if you are using Dragbat, so you can move the Hound around a little bit. Otherwise, it could be in a not ideal location if you're sending those Dragons in. But now we're coming back to Team Elevate for E-Vision. He's bringing back the ground game with the Super P.E.K.K.A. Smash.
Oh, okay. That's his favorite attack strategy this time around, doing it with that Warden Walk. And let's see if he can make this work. There's the Tesla farm already, which is delaying that Warden. Making this Warden Walk takes a little bit longer. But hey, there is no Bitter Hut behind the Town Hall, which is making things way easier for him because it's not taking as long. The Coconut Baby Dragon is triggering the first Black Mine, which is nice to have. And yeah, I think he's going to need that one rage for the Town Hall, and then he should be around the 2-minute mark to start the smash, which is totally fine. A P.E.K.K.A. Smash is kind of quick, so you can take a longer Warden Walk. So this so far is still looking pretty decent.
Good to know. You can spend a little extra time on that Warden Walk, but the one thing what you can't spend a little extra time on is probably these Warden Walk into Super Witches, because they are really slow. But he's got the Super Wizards with these P.E.K.K.A.s to push their way in towards his Eagle Artillery, taking that down, and it's critical. Notice these balloons, like you mentioned. If he can pop that Warden ability to protect these loons, they can help grab so many traps in the course. So that's what you got to keep your eye on, is the Warden ability. Come on, protect those loons. Not just yet. Hopefully they can, yes, it did. Hopefully he can pull a handful of traps.
Yeah, that would be so important. The P.E.K.K.A. jumping into that core. The scatter shot is right now having not much fun shooting against those P.E.K.K.A., which are within the ability of the Warden. And now we have everything getting into the second jump, and there is the Super Mini Clan Cast, which is not that strong against the P.E.K.K.A. Smash push, which it is right now. Come on, like this push is looking incredibly strong. Even having the Hawk Rise at the top side, the Unicorn with the Royal Champion as well. Corbin, I think this attack is looking really good for him right now.
This is looking solid here.
Wait, take a look at the Owl on the left.
Wait, it's all by itself. It took out the Wizard Tower as it died. Beautiful job from the Owl. The Owl was actually on the Queen, so once the Queen went down, the Owl's like, I don't know what to do. I'll just start taking down the Wizard Tower. Beautiful job there. He does have the Royal Champion ability to help finish off these final defenses. A few Hogs, and that is another 3-star here in the Grand Finals. Beautiful job. Team Elevate is staying super close, and they are answering the call.
Yeah, I think we can see it right now with Vision. They are super happy how things are going. So I think the mind game advantage which Tom Pinara might had going into this match is for sure over, because Team Elevate, they are feeling themselves a really great attack right there from eVision. And now that's the question, like, can they keep going at the same time? Obviously, Tom Pinara, well, they need to keep 3-starring as well, because this match is incredibly close.
They do. They can't be pulling off the gas right there. And Tompanai needs to get another 3-star, because Team Elevate, they are doing that as well. And what they're fighting for is that golden ticket to try to join alternate attacks in the World Championship. Because if you don't, if you fall short, you will be getting that silver ticket, and you will have to play again in the last chance qualifiers to try to earn your way to the finals.
Yeah, that's right. So both teams are 100% concentrated, and we have the next attack, Queen Charge Dragon Riders. And this looks like an interesting one with the Ram right now selected. Okay, looking forward to see what he has planned for us right now. Metro coming in with a Queen Charge. I mean, overall, Tom Pinara Empire are just Queen Charge specialists, right? And they are so good with this strategy.
Maybe we see that wall wreck coming in where that baby dragon got dropped. Unless he switches it up, because the sweeper is kind of protecting the town hall, it could be a great location to send the wall wrecker on the ground, and it also could pull some of the ground traps like a giant bomb to protect 4 sneaky goblins potentially. But the king is near the town hall, but he's looking to have this queen continue her charge, and then you can wall break her again in towards this Eagle Artillery. But the queen's going to loop her way a little bit in before hopefully making it around.
What? That queen pathing, perfect. And now we have the ram coming in. Wait a second. This ram is designed to take down the town hall, which is interesting. He's just not taking the risk of running into any black mines around the town hall. This ram just slowly is making its way into the town hall and just smashing those walls. This is looking pretty good as an entry, but we have to take a look at the time as well with this strategy.
Oh, he did find a tornado trap, but it's going to spin his troops into the town hall, so he's going to be safe here. Town hall, wait a second. Yes, the town hall is secured there. Locks it up, pops that king ability to help clear the Eagle Artillery. The healers did find a Seeking Air Mine. He does not have a jump, so he's going to rely on this queen now to help push away and beat through the wall to get towards that multi. But I was going to say Lalo, but he's got Dragon Riders coming in and pops that early warden ability.
Yeah, that's awesome, but the king actually beat through that wall. That was so important to get into that core, get the pathing right for those Dragon Riders. They're relying so heavily on that pathing because it's so great to have them all stacked up because they're doing so much damage. The warden actually is tanking the black mine, and now the owl is taking down those skeleton traps, and there are so many Dragon Riders alive. I feel like this could be only a time fail with 40 seconds left. Time is ticking, Corbin.
He's got to use the invisibility spell. Pops the queen ability. The warden is 1 health tick away. 1 red air bomb, and down he goes. But the Dragon Riders are clearing the Archer Tower now. He's got an invis, and he can't use this invisibility spell on anything. He's got a freeze. The only thing would be if air skellies or something pop. That's the part that you could use the invisibility spell to ignore him. But with 15 seconds left, this is looking good. Swags the freeze and invis. And it's going to be another 3-star, 3 in a row for Tompanai Empire.
Wow, this match, like all of those matches which we had so far today were so close. And this match seems to be yet again incredibly close. So far, Tompanai, perfect, as you just said. And now it's back to Team Elevate. I mean, they now have to perform again. And yeah, it's just back and forth, I feel like.
It is indeed. And now Team Elevate, can they answer for the third time in a row? Because Tompanai is doing it here today. They want that golden ticket. When they qualified from last year, they qualified on their very first and only attempt. So this is the second month, meaning there's still other tries, teams who will still try to make it. But making it on your very first attempt is really difficult. It's not an easy feat.
Yeah, for sure. But the one thing which now might be an advantage is that, well, Tompanai Empire were in situations like this for so many times. They're, I think, one of the oldest teams when it comes down to like the team roster. I think they had not too many roster changes over all of the years. So their synergy is just on a different level. So let's see if this is going to push them ahead. But now we have the next Dragon attack from Team Elevate, a Drag Bat actually, with some lightnings for a sweeper. So let's see how that's going to work out.
Yeah, still the 2 lightnings. He's going to be patient, but notice he's got 7 bat spells in the mix here. And these bats, is he going to use them on a certain defense, or he's going to use it as a wave to push and overwhelm the base here? Finds the ground skeleton, not going to be too big of a deal. Should be able to clear it. Eagle is going to go down to the king and his ability. So the Royal Champion is now being deployed via the single target Inferno, which does lock onto the RC. Pops her early ability. Can she take it down? Yes! The single goes down, and the Archer Tower should be going down as well.
Yeah, Lassie is chasing now for some targets right there on the left side. And there's the sweeper going down. The Yak is opening up the wall, so he might even get the scatter shot right there with his Queen ability. I mean, you never say no to a free scatter shot, right? So this is looking awesome. And the Queen's even staying alive with that Unicorn for now. Unicorn now tanking. And there we go with those dragons. They have a really clear path into their Town Hall.
Yeah, and he does, and that is an Air Expo, which the Queen is going to help assist to take down, and maybe a Tesla as well to help assist in the core. Why not? The Queen is just adding defense after defense going down. Took down the enemy Queen, finally pulls out the Clan Castle, but here comes the Blimp and the Warden ability to help protect all the dragons.
Yeah, but the Warden ability was super early. If there is a Black Mine trap or anything which might catch the Blimp, this Blimp is not going to be protected, but the Blimp is reached. Oh, there's the NATO.
Uh-oh. There's the bats onto the scatter shot. Will the NATO be too big of an effect here? He freezes the Town Hall. The Sneaky Owls take the Town Hall down, but he's got the poison effect. Drops another freeze. These bats are going to step into the poison. He's got 1 freeze left. No! Oh my god! They just disintegrated from the Town Hall! Bats, where did you go? Oh my!
That was looking really painful to watch, to be honest. Like, that was, wow, like this poison really had something against this Leash Star, but wait, is this, no, the Dragon is not getting the air defense, right?
No. Oh, the AD stays up. Wow, that Town Hall poison did so much damage, but he's got an owl that can try to chain. Nope, never mind, the owl's gone. But the air defense barely has enough health left, and Eve Muda is gonna be falling short here. Oh, the Town Hall poison, the bat pathing is what cost it.
Yeah, that was a really unfortunate ending, and this is going to be a 95%. So not a bad percentage at all, to be honest, but at the same time, I mean, Tompanai is still perfect. So they have the advantage now coming into the last couple of attacks of this match, and so far, Tompanai, when they had a lead, they were just playing it safe, and well, now it's all about the last couple of attacks. But yeah, that was so unfortunate. Seeing all of those bats flying into the Town of Poison, that hurt to watch. Like just right there.
Oh wow, no. Look at that. They had no chance. And it was those builder huts that caused the bats to path over to them and then fly over the Town Hall. Eve Muda, we all feel that one right there. It's like one of those feelings when you get hit by a red air bomb. But the Town Hall is its own beast in itself and shredded those bats so quickly.
Yeah, that was... I still cannot... Like, just having that in front of my eyes, seeing how those bats just disappear from the war map, that was Whew. But now we have the next attack coming in. Michael OP is attacking with yet again a Queen Charge Lalo, this special ability of Tompkins Empire. So let's see if they can make this work.
We're seeing a Michael DP here now doing the attack live, and the Queen's charging her way in towards the Eagle Artillery. He is focused. He's ready to go. And this is what Tompkins Empire excels in. This is their best attack strategy, is the Queen Charge Lalo attacks. Every single one of their players knows this by heart. So anyone can help them be a spotter, even though they've got 4 people right there helping him now. But the healers are down. Unicorn is with the Queen, rages her up. And he's trying to get incredible value with his Queen Charge.
Yeah, this is looking really, really good for him. I'm really looking forward to see the Royal Champion. Maybe for the scatter shot yet again at the top side. Or maybe he's just like trying to get the... maybe he's just trying to get the Royal Champion into the core. Let's see. Really looking forward to see what the highest value of this Royal Champion could be and how Michael is trying to abuse that. The Queen so far is going for the outside, coming back now. There we go. As I said, going for that scatter shot to get some extra value.
Yeah, the Queen's taking out these ground expos, which is going to help force this RC in towards the scatter shot. And RC's ability goes off. Down goes the Grand Warden Altar. The Royal Champion is clutching this up, and the Queen is getting hit by a multi, so she's safe here so far. So it's looking fantastic.
This is looking really fantastic, and there we go. The top side, even with the cleanup right away, he's knowing time could be always an issue. And there he is starting with a lot like 1 minute and 15 seconds left. But this sweeper behind the Town Hall, this might be a really painful one. So I'm kind of surprised that he's starting with that Lalo right into that Town Hall. Maybe he does not want to have the Town Hall back end. But there's the freeze and the rage. So this is not looking too bad if the Town Hall can get one shot. But it feels like it's not getting one shot. So this might be a problem.
Yeah, now the Balloons have to push their way around with the Stone Slammer finally being deployed on the left side. The Queen was forced her ability here. Freezes up that multi yet again. He's got one invis. Will he use it on the Queen to keep her going? But these balloons are pathing all the way around the multi-target Inferno. This could be the defense that Eve Muda is looking for here for Team Elevate.
Yeah, 2 more loons to take down the bottom side. I mean, yes, the full slammer. The Queen is taking down the sweeper in the core, which is
7
clutch.
seconds.
But yeah, time is ticking. I mean, yes, the cleanup headhunters now. I mean, what better way to use headhunters than cleanup, right?
Right.
Like just putting them onto the army camps, opening up the slammer, and this.
And he got it.
Yeah, I think he got it. Like 10 seconds.
2 buildings
no
left,
problem.
and they're right next to it. Michael DP is just so OP, coming in with that Queen Charge Lalo triple, adding another one to the board for Tompkins Empire, which means that they're going to be going 4 for 4 right now. They're up against, they control their fate. If they get that triple with the final attack, or even if they get a 96% 2-star in their final hit, they are going to be winning it all here in month 2 and getting that golden ticket.
Yeah, that's right. But at the same time, it's always easier said than done, to be honest. It's like, just get the 95 or 96%, then you're fine. It's not as easy as that, to be honest. So let's see if they can make this work. First, we have Team Elevate. And if they don't 3-star, all this discussion is not really needed, because then Tompkins just need this 2-star to win the match. So Team Elevate needs the 3-star to put up pressure against Tompkins Empire. We have a Queen Charge Dragon Rider attack where we had mixed results, I would say, over this qualifier so far. I think Chris said something of like a 50% hit rate with this attack strategy, which, to be honest, is pretty low compared to those hit rates which those 2 teams are putting up right now.
Yeah, Chris said, he mentioned that we saw the Queen Charge Dragon Riders about 1 out of every 4 attacks here, and Eve Carlito is bringing it back. And Eve Carlito is coming with a mix of things. He's coming with ground attack with the P.E.K.K.A. and Super Wizards, and now he's mixing in with the Dragon Riders. It's all about this Queen and what she can get. From my practice, when I have been trying to use Queen Charge Dragon Riders, I have done my absolute best to stay away from sending my Queen or Dragon Riders into the Town Hall poison. I would rather use my Blimp or a King or something to take that Town Hall down, because that is so scary and is devastating for your troops.
Yeah, and it seems like he's doing the tribe approach. This is like a technique which the tribe team has like pretty much brought up, I think, and did this all over the time because it was a really nice setup. So how this works is basically you're charging on one of the flanks of the Town Hall into the direction of the Town Hall and then jumping the Queen into the Town Hall compartment. That this Town Hall is the back end, taking down the Queen or taking down the Town Hall, so you avoid that Town Hall poison, and then the Dragon Riders on the flank behind the Queen into the base. This is like the approach which I'm talking about, which had really good success. We can see right now it's looking really good, with the only exception that this King went the wrong way. So needs to be careful with that multi in the core.
Yeah, brilliant. Now the Queen and her ability can help clear and can get that Town Hall. The Ward ability into the core, which helps protect the Dragon Riders through the traps and the Royal Champion. More traps in the core. But the King, come on, you got to make your way there. He sends the blimp, and it's going to help take down the air defense and go for the Zeagle. No!
Queen is not going for
Queen's
the Town Hall.
ability. Wait, he's got an invisibility spell, though.
Yeah,
Queen, are you going to go for it?
No!
Oh, no. He makes her invisible. She comes back.
This won't be enough. The Queen has to jump, and she has low hit points.
She's got RC ability, though. Is it going to be... No, her ability's going to be forced. Oh, no.
This is
this Town Hall
looking as planned. Oh, no,
wow.
the Dragon Rider is
Queen,
coming
what
in.
Are you doing?
But it's not going for the Town. The Queen here, as you just said, I think the Tesla farm, we can see the Tesla on the outside right now. The Tesla lured out the Queen, and this, made the Queen not jump to the Town Hall. What an unfortunate ending, but we already said they needed that 3-star. 1-star, 2-star, it did not matter, to be honest. But hey, going out with a 1-star, obviously not what you're looking for, but if you're honest, like, he had to take the risk, right? Like, he had to put everything into this attack. If this would have been not a triple, this match is over anyway. So, yeah, they had to risk it. It did not pay out. So, Tompinai, they're looking really good. Let's put it like this.
Yeah, Tompinai is smiling. They know that indeed. They've been in situations like this before, and it cannot get any better for them. And unfortunate, Eve Carlito does end up getting that 1-star. This is actually the second 1-star of the whole qualifiers here this weekend, which is incredible. Only 2 1-stars, but the 1-stars did come in when the players had to go all off for it. They knew they had to triple, and they either went 1 or 3. So they knew that in the back of their minds, and turned out it was the 1-star.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Having the Town on the back end is always a risky move, and with the Queen not jumping in, that was really unfortunate. But hey, now we have the pleasure of yet again watching another Queen charge of Tompinai, because they're coming with the exact same army composition. Queen charge, Dragon Riders. Let's see how they can make use of that. They're charging on the complete opposite side of the Town Hall, and not even into the town direction. So this is something completely different.
Man, and now imagine, put yourself in React's shoes. You're sitting here knowing that you're up by 3 stars with the same amount of tax used, and if you win this war, you are going to be getting the golden ticket to the World Championship qualifiers. He started the attack with the biggest smile on his face, because he knows it is looking fantastic for Tompinai, because now the Queen is looking to get some insane value into the core. The Scatter, the Royal Champion, the Clan Castle, multi-target Inferno. This is looking like a beautiful Queen charge.
Yeah, that Queen charge looks awesome. The Queen with her rage, staying alive. And is he playing on a phone right there? Like, this is the phone, right?
Yeah, the Queen with the charge in. We're going to see if... Wait a sec. The poison, the ground skellies, though, Itsu. Can he push his way in?
Yeah, he is trying to do that right now, but there is a ton of damage on that Queen, so he has to force the Queen ability. Still having the minion for the lava pups, but there is so much damage, so you might need to invest yet a couple of other spells. Watch him from the bottom side. And are they going to take the risk as well? Are they going in from the other side of the Town Hall? There are so many expos shooting at that Queen, and it seems like they're taking the risk as well. They're saying, well, let's see what is going to happen, guys, but this Queen is dying as well against this scatter shot on the back end. The healer's transition over to the Royal Champion, which is not the worst. But hey, the Town Hall starts to fall, but he has the blimp on the other side. But still, there might be a bait. Let's see.
Well, the ward ability does clip that blimp. He finds some red air bombs here. Is it going to make it? Looks like it should make it to the Town Hall. React is not only going to secure the 2 stars, but he's looking to put up the 3-star as well with a freeze to use. The RC ability's already been going off, and the Town Hall does go down. He's saving out of this freeze, but the Inferno Trackers are going to path right over the Town Hall Poison.
Yeah, Town Hall Poison, everything is flying into that, and this is always the scariest thing about this Town Hall Poison. You can see the Warden is dropping, the Owl is dropping, and, well, the 2-star, that was all what they needed. And so he's already being happy, like, he does not care. 3-star, 2-star, that's all fine. The 2-star is enough, and, yeah, he is smiling. They know. They did it the same way as last year. They tried once, and they did it, qualifying for the golden ticket and for the main event of Dash Worlds.
Tompanai Empire gets it done right there. We do have one final attack coming in from Team Elevate, which Team Elevate did come in with that #1 seed, but this is back-to-back months, I should say, that the #1 seed did not win the golden ticket. So all you really got to do is make it here, and then it doesn't matter what seed you have a fantastic opportunity to win it.
Yeah, that's right. Like, at some point, you're going to face anyways, like, one of those teams. The only benefit, obviously, is that you're getting the bye at that first day, which might be a ton of bases which you could save. So that might be the biggest benefit. But at the same time, you have to beat whoever's in front of you to get to this golden ticket. And that's what Tompanai just did. But hey, Eve Mark is coming in. And let's go. Yet again, another Queen Charge Lalo. Those attacks are so enjoyable to watch. And he is using a couple of Rocket Loons, switching to that blimp, and even bringing a jump spell to get deeper inside that base.
Yeah, he wants to grab a ton of value with this Queen Charge. Drops that balloon onto a multi-mortar, and down it goes. That was relatively easy there. And sends some Rocket Loons to take out this air defense, sends the blimp in toward the Town Hall. There is no sweeper pushing him back, but the Headhunters and the Tornado Trap Giant Bomb. Can the Sneaky Goblins take the Town Hall down? I don't know. He makes it invisible. Oh, wow. That Town Hall did get invisible? That seemed like it was so close.
That was so close to me as well. It kind of looked like the Town would get invisible as well. But I guess it's just like all about the angle and how we're looking at that. But hey, either way, Town Hall is down. That's the important thing. The King is funneling, getting pushed into that scary compartment. And now this Queen has to start a journey. She really has to push into that core, taking down both sweepers and getting like jumped into the core. But at the same time, already 1 minute gone.
Yeah, the Queen is going to be under tremendous firepower. A beautiful use of the Coco Loon there to pull the Seeking Airmine and protect those healers of the Queen. The Royal Champion is helping the King clear this scatter shot. Does find a Giant Bomb, unfortunately, but clearing the Tesla farm and the scatter shot, this whole bottom section, is a ton of value, while the Queen can jump her way into the middle towards that multi-target Inferno.
Yeah, this is looking really good. The Rage is getting placed. We have the Clankers getting taken down. Then the Sweeper next. Wait, but where's the Queen jumping? Is she jumping towards that multi-Inferno tower? Those jump spares are always risky. Yeah. And so far, she's dodging that multi-Inferno tower. It seems like,
Queen.
Oh, no. She's not going for that multi, but the Lado's getting started as well. The defending Queen is getting frozen up. There's yet again no Headhunters in this army composition, so he needs to rely on those lava pups and minions.
He does. The Queen takes out. No! Down she goes to the scatter shot. But the defending Queen is gone. He has 1 freeze left, 2 wizards for cleanup. And he needs to drop this freeze perfectly for the scatter shot and air defense combination. Oh boy.
There's the freeze hitting that scatter. And now we have the Loons coming in. But they're dodging the scatter shot. And now this is going to be, not easy to watch. All of those Loons are getting taken up. But the scatter is switching target.
What?
Wait a second. This is still working.
That saved him.
What happened there? Just retargeted onto the lava pops. Now 30 seconds left. I think this is still fine. They got it.
We got the best air defense in the game, which is also known as the Barbarian King, helping slow things down. Takes him down. 19 seconds left, and Eve Mark does add a 3-star to the board for Team Elevate. But we have crowned a champion, Tompanai Empire, getting that golden ticket and joining Alternate Attacks in the World Finals. Congratulations, everyone. Please give it up to your #1 team here from the second qualifiers. But Itzu, Team Elevate, they are walking away still with that silver ticket.
Yeah, that's right. A silver ticket, that's not bad at all. You have the guaranteed seed, or you have the guaranteed opportunity to play in this last chance qualifier to show that you are worth it of playing on the big stage. So yeah, really nicely done. GG's to those two teams. That was a incredible showing.
Yeah, it was absolutely beautiful job. Tampanai Empire came through and they put up a performance, and Alternate Attacks is going to be keeping their eye on them. So unbelievable coming in and getting that next golden ticket. But we please have to welcome Judo to help break down one of the attacks that we saw from this grand finals match. I know it wasn't easy. So Judo, which one have you selected for us here?
Well, I just wanted to say I had a great time watching that match, and a very quick tip for this one. I wanted to show the wall wrecker and when that might be used, because we see the battle blimp so often, and when the Archer Queen has taken out this entire side, you know that there is nothing to attack the wall wrecker. You can see there are no grounded expos behind the town hall or anything like that, and the battle blimp could be susceptible to the black bombs. So that is why the wall wrecker can be a good choice. It will get to the town hall and also set off any of the traps in that area in order to protect your sneaky goblins. So always have a look at the route to the town hall for your siege machine. If the route is clear, there are no grounded defenses in order to shoot at the wall wrecker, you could use that over the battle blimp.
Okay. Man, beautiful job, Mechuo, showing how to get it done, and Tampanai Empire getting that beautiful hit there. But we saw the offensive side. We do have to give credit to the defensive side of the game as well. So Itzu, what is this base here really stood out for you?
Yeah, this base has like a really interesting setup. I want to talk about this bottom right setup with the Beater Huts, with this Inferno Tower. So what this does with like having areas of the base where no buildings, which is in front of that Inferno Tower, it makes it really hard to predict, for example, where wall breakers are going, because wall breakers really like to first target closed compartments, and second of all, target compartments where there are buildings right behind the wall. That's what they like. But there were no buildings, so it's really unpredictable. As long as you have not really tried that just recently in a friendly challenge or something, it's hard to predict where that's going. So that was a really nice move.
Yeah, absolutely. Those multi-target Inferno compartments can be really annoying for the wall breaker AI. But I do want to welcome Woody back to the casting desk here. And man, Woody, what is your thoughts so far that you saw Tampanai Empire walking away with the golden ticket here today?
Hey, my good friend Judo said that they were his favorite coming into the tournament. You know, this season has had a lot of ups and downs and exciting moments, but Tampanai Empire have been on top through virtually all of it. Congratulations to them on picking up a golden ticket, and I know that they look forward to playing off against Alternate Attacks and the other teams later this year.
Yeah, I can't wait to be seeing Alternate Attacks, Tampanai Empire going at it. But we're going to take a look at the final bracket here so you see how Tampanai Empire ended up making it to the finals and winning it. Team Elevate was the #1 seed. They did make it back to the finals, which they did get eliminated from, or lower bracket from Tampanai, but Tampanai just took them down again and showed their powerhouse. Man, Judo, Tampanai was strong here. Do you think Alternate Attacks is a real run for the money there and for the potential world championship now?
I think they do, because Tampanai have always been close to the top. We've mentioned this a few times across the weekend. They came 3rd in the Worlds, 4th in the Worlds. Is this the year when Tampanai can be crowned the world champions? I guess we will wait and see, but I really do think they have a good shot, Carbon.
Yeah, I really do. They put on a performance. And Itzu, what was one of the biggest things that stood out for you this weekend?
I think the biggest thing which surprised me was that we were seeing such a different strategy pool from the different teams. I mean, we're coming into this expecting a ton of Dragon Riders, but to be honest, we saw a really different setup of like strategies. P.E.K.K.A Smash, we saw a ton of Lalo attacks, so things like that, I think it's really cool that we still see different strategies.
Yeah, the strategies was insane to be able to see, especially in the troops. But was there what was your favorite strategy, Woody, that you think that you saw here this weekend that you would love to see more of?
Deep queen dives into the very core of the base. The attack that Itsu and I picked out by Amwalin comes to mind immediately. But, you know, there's a lot of attacks that I can really get behind and appreciate the strategy behind a broad assault from all different angles, but just a queen charge that goes right into the heart of it is able to take a look at the base, like deconstruct it in your mind, and then figure out the exact perfect pathing to maximize the value of your most important soldier. That's what earns top marks in my book.
Absolutely, and they did it here. But let's take one final look at the golden tickets here, which is alternate attacks winning from Season 1 that first month, and then Season 2 was Tompanai Empire. You win that golden ticket, you can relax. You don't have to worry about qualifying for the rest of the year. You come back at the end to compete for the Grand Finals World Championship. And Alternate Attacks is the defending World Champions. And then we have the second fight with the silver tickets here, and Team Elevate gets